I am not touching that gun. Like, what do you mean bring me the gun? What's up, y'all? If you're new, welcome. My name's Nelly. If you're returning, welcome back. Make sure you grab your snacks. I'm eating cheese, crackers, and hummus, and my fruits. This took place in April this year. It was me and my friend Alessandra. We took the ferry to Vieques Island. We got our car. They gave us a $500 down deposit. Me and my friend were both a little bit upset because our trip prior to this at a different car rental place, it was only a $200 down deposit and we never got it back. We're not sure why we never got it back. They never told us anything. We tried to get in reach with them. We called them off my phone, her iPad. We never were able to get in touch with them. So we just took the L and accepted that we weren't gonna get the money back, whatever. In our mind, we're like, what if this place does the same thing as the other and we don't get our down deposit? And this place was strict. Like, they gave us a whole list of rules that we had to abide by. Like, they didn't want sunscreen on the seats at all. So we were just like super worried. We're like, fuck, like we gotta get this down deposit back. And one of the rules that the lady specifically mentioned to us was that if we are anywhere near a beach, we need to leave the car unlocked. Pretty much the reasoning behind that was that just not to leave valuables in your car and that it's super expensive if someone breaks a window. So just don't leave anything expensive in your car and leave it unlocked so that if someone's gonna break in, they open the door and they see that there's nothing in there. Yeah, so our Airbnb was right along the beach. So of course we take all our valuables out, we take our suitcases out, leave everything in the Airbnb. First day on Vieques Island, we pretty much walked everywhere. Where we were staying, there was a lot of nearby restaurants and beaches, so we were just walking along. Now, they weren't really swimming beaches, I would say. Like, there wasn't really anyone swimming, but we were on the beach. But it still was a beach, so we left the car unlocked. So the following day, we wake up early. We wanted to beat the rain because every day on the trip, it would rain around noon for a couple hours. We start walking towards our car, and immediately, my friend, she's like, I think someone's in our car. And I'm like, what? Because the headlights were on. And I was like, are you sure you didn't just leave the headlights on? And she was like, no, like 100%. I'm like, what? So we get closer. There was a man in our car. He was sleeping in the driver's seat. And we're like, what the fuck do we do? What do we do? No one is up. It's 6 in the morning. So I opened the passenger door because I didn't want to startle him. I know that he's asleep. I was like, hola, buenos dias. Like, I'm just telling him, hey, good morning. I think you have the wrong car. This is our car. And he didn't even let me finish my sentence. He reached over, closed the passenger's door, and called me a bitch. And I was like, fuck. Well, that didn't go well.
No es tu carro. No es tu carro. Estamos llamando a la policía. No es tu carro. No.
I know that I should have just left the man alone. In the moment, I was just really upset because obviously I put money into the vacation. The fact that me and my friend couldn't even do what we wanted to do because the man was asleep in our car was super upsetting. Maybe this man really doesn't realize that this is in his car. Like, maybe he got really drunk and doesn't realize. So I'm like, hey, like, this is our car.
Estamos llamando a la policía. Sálgate, no es tu carro. No es tu carro. ¿Dónde están tus llaves entonces? ¿Dónde están tus llaves? ¿Dónde? Porque no es tu carro. Sálgate, por favor. Estoy preguntando.
Salte de ahí. Suelta.
¿Por qué? Es mi carro.
Suelta.
Es mi carro.
Suelta el
Es
carro.
mi carro.
Suelta.
No.
Suelta.
No, es mi carro. Sálgate.
No te vayas para allá.
Yeah, she calls 911. They transfer her to Vieques police, and I didn't know this at the time, but they never answered. And so I kept arguing with this man. In my mind, I figured the police are gonna be here any second. It's such a small island, you know, they should be here like that. But no.
La esposa mía, no tengo.
Sálgate, no es tu carro.
Suelta.
Estás equivocando.
Suelta.
¿Por qué? No es tu carro.
Suelta.
Tú no vas a decir a mí qué hacer. No es tu carro.
Suelta el carro.
No es tu carro. No
Suelta el
es mi carro. No.
Nieta.
No es tu carro.
It did cross my mind that this man could possibly have a gun, but I figured with how he was being, if he had a gun, he would have already flashed it or pulled it out.
Suelta.
No, no es tu carro. Tú no vas a decir a mí qué hacer. No es tu carro.
Suelta, suelta.
Are they on the way?
Pues llama a la policía.
La policía ya va a venir. No es tu carro.
Llama.
No es tu carro.
Llámala.
¿Sí? Ella está llamando. Ya lo van a venir.
Suelta.
No, ¿por qué? No es tu carro.
Suelta.
No es tu carro.
La policía ya viene.
Pues viene, puñeta, venga. Ustedes
¿Dónde están?
Ustedes no son de Puerto Rico, viene para Puerto Rico a joder, viene a joder.
But yeah, please don't come for me. I know that what I did was stupid. I should have just left the situation alone.
No es tu carro. Lock it. ¡Sálgate! Bro, we missed our chance.
Yo me voy. Yo voy a
La policía va a venir y tú vas a salir porque no es tu carro.
Yo voy a esperar, yo no me voy.
¿Cuánto tiempo hace falta, Alessandra?
Toma.
After about 15-20 minutes of us annoying the shit out of him, he got out of the car, took a piss right there. On the last day, we're deep cleaning the car, making sure that there's no sunscreen anywhere, that everything is just in great shape so that we can get that down deposit back. And when I opened the back seat for the first time this whole trip, and there was a gun in the back seat on the floor. I was just in shock because why is there a gun on the floor? And that means that we had been riding around with a gun on us for 2 days and had no idea because we never looked in the back seat. I was like, it has to be that guy. So then when I saw it, I told my friend instantly, and I'm like, what the fuck are we gonna do? What do? We're not gonna touch it. When we get there, I tell the lady that works at the car rental place. She immediately laughed. She's like, like, just bring me the gun. And I was like, what? I am not touching that gun. Like, what do you mean bring me the gun? And she's like, oh no, don't worry. It's a clean gun. It's registered. The owner of the gun called us. He was looking for his gun. He was worried. He wasn't sure where he left it. And she's like, yeah, we told him to stop getting so drunk. I'm like, is this a common occurrence? Is this not the first time that this man has done this? So yeah, that was the story time on my crazy experience in Puerto Rico. Now, this isn't to scare anyone off because Vieques Island is beautiful. That was the only time that I ever felt unsafe and that anything like that had ever happened. But yeah, I hope y'all like the story time. This is my little baby. I rescued him. I could give y'all story time on that too.